Hey y'all, in today's video, we're making soft peanut butter apple oatmeal cookies with just a few simple ingredients. These are so good. They have a chewy Larabar-style texture. I'm going to show you exactly how I made these, and I'll also show you a few easy tips so your cookies will hold together perfectly every time. I'm using Skippy creamy peanut butter because it already has a little palm oil, salt, and sugar mixed in. Plus, it blends together easier, and this will help the cookies to hold together, and it'll also give them really good flavor. Old-fashioned rolled oats and one medium-sized red apple. First, I'm going to pulse 1 cup of old-fashioned oats a few times until the texture is halfway between quick oats and flour. Since I'm using an apple in this recipe, I need the oats to be smaller to absorb moisture and to help the cookies stay soft and not crumble. Okay, so I'm going to peel and grate my apple. When you make this, grate your apple using a grater like this, or if you're using a standard size cheese grater, be sure to use the smallest holes on your cheese grater. Smaller pieces will blend into the dough better, and it'll also add moisture so the cookies stay soft. Okay, so I'm going to spoon out some of this liquid. This is a little bit too much, okay? I don't want the apple to be dripping wet. A little moisture is fine as it will help the cookies to hold together, but too much might give the dough a loose texture, so I'm not playing around with this. Mix the apple in with the peanut butter first to make a smooth, sticky base. And FYI, I'm using 1 cup of peanut butter. Some great optional easy add-ins would be pure vanilla extract, cinnamon, and a little brown sugar. And that's what I've added to the dough. Now I will fold in the oats until everything is well combined. And just a quick note about the oats. If you are using old-fashioned, make sure you post them like I've shown you in this video. Do it the same way. If you're using quick oats, I still recommend you pulse them a little. You want to get them down to the same texture as shown in this video. Okay, so this is how your dough should look. And as you can see, it's nice and firm. It's holding together really well. Like I'm able to pick up a small amount. I don't have peanut butter all over my fingers. Yeah, so this is exactly how you want your dough to look. I am going to let this dough rest for 10 minutes on the counter so that the oats can soften and absorb moisture. And while the dough is resting, I'm going to cover the bowl. This is very important. It will prevent the dough from drying out. After 10 minutes, I'm scooping the dough. I'll roll it and drop it onto this parchment lined baking sheet. Now, to shape the cookies, listen, I do not recommend that you use a spoon to do this for this recipe. Here's why. As you can see, the cookie was slightly cracked at the edges, and we don't want that. Okay, so put the spoon down. Okay, you are going to have to use your God-given tools, which are your hands. You're just going to gently press and shape the dough into a cookie. Okay, so if you press the cookies about a 1/2 inch thick, okay, they should bake evenly without cracking. I'm also just gently shaping the edges, just getting rid of any cracks, okay? So here we go. These cookies are not going to spread or puff up much in the oven, so don't expect that. And don't worry if they look about the same after they come out. You just want to bake them at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 to 12 minutes and look for the edges to be lightly golden. Let the cookies cool on the pan for about 7 to 10 minutes before touching them. That's when they're going to firm up and hold together. They should not crumble when you pick them up. And as a matter of fact, when you break one open, it should look nice and moist, something like this. When I first made the cookies, my intent was not to do a Larabar style cookie. But when I tried it, I said, oh my goodness, This reminds me of something, and y'all, I could not put my finger on what it was. And then it came to me like, girl, this is Larabar, hello. So, yeah, these cookies are soft and chewy. Like I said, they're like a Larabar-style cookie, more like a snack, okay? It's more like a snack than a classic bakery cookie. And that's exactly what makes them so good. And as you can see, I'm able to pick these up with my hands and put these onto my cooling rack. Nothing has crumbled. Okay, so I hope that y'all will give these a try and come back and let me know how yours turn out. As always, I thank you so much for your support, and I hope to catch you in my next one.